So what are the pros and cons, the major pros and cons you see of being in a senior P&L role versus a senior strategic role?
So I'd say that the pros of being in an influence role, and I'd include strategy or transformation, indeed many other things in that influence role category. So the pro of that is it gives you a much broader exposure to things that are going on in an organization. And it gives you a ticket into conversations and meetings that you otherwise wouldn't be a part of. So I think, as a strategist, you're much more likely to spend time with senior executives earlier in your career. You're much more likely to get board exposure earlier in your career. You'll have a sense of the big issues facing a company and a pretty broad view of everything that's happening across that company in a way that you probably wouldn't if you were running a piece of it. Now, the flip side of that, of course, is it is an influence role. So the decisions are not ultimately yours, and some people are fine with that, and some people find that immensely frustrating. And so the pros of running your own part of the business, of course, is that you have much more direct control over what happens in that business and therefore more control over the outcomes. And I think it can be immensely rewarding to see something that you've built with your own hands and really feel like you own those outcomes and they're personal